All You Need to Know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business.
Good morning, and thanks for listening in. This is the All You Need to Know podcast on Bloomberg Quint, and I'm Alex Matthew. Today is the 23rd of June. Here's everything that you need to know. The Trump administration in the US on Monday has extended the freeze on issuance of green cards for new immigrants, and more importantly for the IT sector here in India, has suspended a range of work visas for foreigners, including all H-1B and H-4 visas until the end of the current calendar year. The suspension, which President Trump signed into effect last night through an executive order, will not affect those already in the US on the visas. The order comes at a time when the world is grappling with the possibility of a resurgence of COVID-19, the spread of which was on the decline. In India, there are now 4.25 lakh confirmed cases so far as of Tuesday morning, with over 14,000 cases added in the 24 hours to 8 a.m. yesterday. Meanwhile, cases rose by a record for a single day on the 21st of June, according to the World Health Organization, with flare-ups across the US and new scares in Germany and Australia. While China said that the latest outbreak in Beijing is under control, other large emerging economies, including Brazil and Indonesia, continue to see cases rise. In news back home, state-run banks and private lenders have disbursed loans worth nearly 32,985 crore rupees to small businesses under the 100% emergency credit line guarantee scheme for micro, medium and small enterprises, according to the Finance Ministry. The lenders had sanctioned loans worth 75,426 crore rupees to such borrowers during the same period. In the M&A space, Blackstone Group is emerging as the frontrunner to take over Larsen & Toubro's mutual fund arm in what could be the first entry by a major foreign private equity firm into India's asset management industry. That's a Bloomberg story. Blackstone is looking to reach an agreement as soon as next month to buy controlling stake in the L&T mutual fund business, which could be valued at more than 3,500 crore rupees. IIFL Wealth Management has been bidding against Blackstone, according to the report. In international news, China is accelerating efforts to boost stock trading and open up its capital markets in a bid to counter the twin threats of slowing economy and also rising tensions with the US. That's according to a Bloomberg report. In the latest move, the Shanghai Stock Exchange said on Friday it will overhaul its benchmark index. The government is trying to funnel more funds towards privately owned enterprise as officials seek to minimize the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on its economy. Stocks are on the rise yet again in the Asia-Pacific region after a strong close on Wall Street that was led by tech stocks. All three early risers this morning have started in the green, with the Nikkei 225 in Japan rising as much as 0.8%. And with that, it's over to Agam Vakil for the trade setup for the day in India. Morning, Agam. How are we looking today?
Good morning, Alex, and good morning, listeners. Asia has opened in the green, and the SGX Nifty futures is also indicating a positive start this morning, albeit a marginal one. We start with HDFC AMC, which has said that it is now compliant with the minimum public shareholding norms as per SEBI after sale via offer for sale by the promoter Standard Life Investments. The promoters now hold nearly 74% stake in the company. In earnings, we have Sudarshan Chemicals, which has reported a 4.5% growth year on year and a net profit growth of 5.8% at 27.3 crores. Margins, however, did come off to 12% against 15.2% on account of higher expenses. It's a big day for earnings today, considering we will have the likes of Asian Paints, Page Industries, Berger Paints, Bank of Baroda and Union Bank of India announce results today. Now we have Indostar Capital Finance, which is also in focus in key bulk deals where we understand Edelweiss Mutual Fund has acquired 2.45% stake at 285 rupees per share, and Mission Street has sold the same amount at the same price. Alchem Laboratories has said that its board has approved closure of operations of its manufacturing facility at Beta-Lactam block at Daman. The facility contributed 0.8% of the total turnover and mainly catered to international markets and was significantly underutilized. And finally, we have Fitch Ratings, which has revised the outlook on the long-term issuer default ratings of IOC, BPCL, Oil India, GAIL, Power Grid and NTPC to negative from stable. The entity's long-term IDRs are affirmed at BBB negative, and the rating actions follow the revision of the outlook on India's BBB negative sovereign rating to negative from stable on June 18th. Now, these are just some of the stocks we can watch out for as we move into trade today, but don't forget to go through our morning edition of All You Need to Know only on BloombergQuint.com.
Thanks, Agam. And as always, thank you all for listening in. That's all we have for you on this podcast, but as always, there's a lot more on the website BloombergQuint.com, so don't forget to check it out. This is Alex Matthews signing off. Have a great day and stay safe.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you could listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma. Or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.